with you, I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you, my color bright. I ain't finna fade with you, man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh, lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
Coach, thanks. We're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team.
Mike Batchley set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
We got this.
All right, now, white 80.
49's the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
The mic.
Here I come.
Chef. Check. Fresno.
Now Roethlisberger. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
57's the mic.
Hey, wahoo!
You can't block me.
Mike's 57.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers,
Here we go.
you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Running on first down, Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Danny.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
57. Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time. Bang, 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 bang.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Ready. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And the Chargers first down.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target, found a secondary.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And a cutback right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Nice hit, boy.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check 3. Check 3. 6.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. That one caught by Gibson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now it's Taylor. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Taylor now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Here we go. My God. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Smoke.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5.
Here we go.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Yes. All day, baby, all day.
Let it go.
On second down now, it's Gordon. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Echo. Hey.
From midfield now, here's Taylor.
Here we go.
This is brought in by Gibson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
These two teams all tied after one.
Field goal. A 55-yard attempt. Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Getting some penetration.
Check, 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 check.
Hatchet, hatchet.
44. LAC is third.
Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Jerry Tillery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Mike's 49.
Hey.
Mike's 49.
In your face.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Johnson was the intended receiver. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Right there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Mike.
Taylor.
55.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the tight end Lance Kendricks there. But now it'll be 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
3 down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They'll run here with Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stop your whining.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll get this to Eckler. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger will throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Chargers' 28-yard line.
Ready? 180.
57's a mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
They don't want it, fellas.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Eckler. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike 52. Come off the ball hard. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Hey, easy.
Here I come.
Hey, Echo. Hey, Mike 52.
All day. I'm coming after you.
Back.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Boswell for the extra point. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Chargers 13.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And caught by Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Let's go. Henry.
They gonna need some
Go.
after this. Check 9.
No. Take motion.
To throw again is Taylor. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Defense, let's go.
Right stone. Travel.
Crunch. Crunch.
Zoom, zoom. Mike 55.
Throwing again, it's Taylor.
Escape situation, let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
All right, now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
All day, dog.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Safe.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Steelers.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Tighten up.
49, check 49, check 49.
Buzz.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Complete to Washington. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Black 30. I'm coming after you. Eight.
Spot.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, alert. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Know your job.
Check.
Check 31.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Pull it together.
Orbit. Mike's 50.
Now Taylor operating from the gun. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
4 makes it 3rd and 7.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Come on.
Squeeze.
Watch the safety creep.
Operating from the gun. Taylor. Open man, it's Allen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go.
Haywood.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball. Run up.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
Go. Hey, run it.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Watch the run. Kill.
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They started on the ground with Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
Now Roethlisberger. Now they go screen. It's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the twist. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 76 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines.
And it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check three. Punt, 64. Wake.
Taylor throwing again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Charlie. Me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, man.
And the blitz does come. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Taylor now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Again, it's Taylor. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you say, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Let's go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Taylor will throw again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
You don't know no better. Delta. Mike 50.
Bound to lose one. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm coming out.
On the counter, here's Gordon.
Run.
The 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Steelers take over
We
first
got
and
this.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Roethlisberger trying to lay one up deep. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, watch the edge.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. He finds his man Johnson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And 7 at the 42-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Why they say?
Here's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to Eckler. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Like 80.
Mike, 49's a Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Double bump.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
49's the Mike. Watch for
Mike, what's that?
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Austin Eckler. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying.
Taylor hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check pass, check pass.
Fuzz.
Mike 55, Mike.
This is Gordon.
Silver.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Any day. Switch. 218. High 7.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Watch safety green. Where'd he go?
Throwing again. Taylor. That one caught by Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Hey, let's get this. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now Taylor. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But it'll be second and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
A toss play. Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Third down and goal to go.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on third and goal.
Watch 98.
From the gun, it's Taylor. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Watch out.
They're going on fourth down. It's Taylor. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at the 20. Roethlisberger will throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
All day.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a pong gone. It's a party now.
Kill, kill, kill.
Kill, kill, kill.
Check 50, check 50.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He completes it to Henry. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Six. Mike 55.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown of the night, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for two.
I'm coming for you, son. Alert 3. Alert 3.
They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A little juke. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here we go, here we go.
Block 80.
49. 77.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
3rd and 15.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Check 26. Check 26.
Roethlisberger fighting to stay upright. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible, because right now he is wrecking things for them.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 42 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gordon had a nice move but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Joe Hayden there to bring him down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Ready up.
It's my guys, 55. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Shift.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the 2nd time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25, and 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
'50's the mic. '50's the mic.
Coming for you.
Zoom.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 40, Steelers 33.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Check safety, check safety.
Check. Lucky.
He's back to throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the pass. Watch the pick.
They run it here with Gordon. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home team here, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, car on the wrist,